Are you looking for a hard money lender? Well, you are in luck. If you are looking for a hard money lender to fund your rentals, I am the one. I can help you get funding for your rental properties where you're buying the property, fixing it up, and then you're going to rent it out and then refinance, right? You're going to do the infamous BRRRR. Well, that's what this video is going to be covering. If you haven't subscribed yet, please do. We are going to be releasing a new video every Monday and Wednesday here on the Hoan Zone to help you become a better investor and to multiply the assets you own. Now, if you're looking to talk to a hard money lender about buying a rental property, you have to come correct. And what do I mean by that? Well, the first thing you want to do is you want to figure out what takeout lender you're going to work with. When I say takeout lender, I mean like a bank or like some kind of no-doc loan lender. There are other lenders that are going to be taking you out of the hard money. That's step number one. Even though that's the last step, that's the first step you should focus on. This way, when you talk to the hard money lender, if this is the first time you're talking to them and you're trying to build a relationship with them, you're going to want to establish that you know what you're talking about, even if you've never done a deal before. That is key. A hard money lender, just like every other lender, is assuming that you're not going to do well in your deal, right? They got to look at it as worst case scenario. This person's going to borrow my money and then they're going to mess up everything. And then I'm going to have to foreclose on the property or just sell the note. Either one is a position I don't want to be in. This way, I got to underwrite them as if they're going to fail. That's what the lender's thinking. If you come to them and say, hey, look, I'm going to borrow your money and I'm going to be renting the property out at the end. I already picked this lender to refinance with. They are going to lend me the money and then I'm going to pay you off with that money. That really makes people feel comfortable because it's like, oh, you've already thought about that. Now, where the problem lies is you trying to get that loan later. So make sure you qualify for that. And how do you make sure you qualify for that? Well, make sure your credit score is good and make sure your credit report looks good. It's not just about the number. Okay, not just about the number. When I look at the credit report, when I'm doing my hard money loans and I'm looking at the credit report, I'm looking for 30, 60, 90-day lates and charge-offs. And the first thing I'm doing is I'm asking, why is there a late payment here? Why is there a charge-off? And I'm looking for you to explain what's going on, what happened in your life. This way I can determine whether you're a good borrower or good potential borrower, or if you might just run off with my money and not care. So I'm trying to separate people. You want to come correct. You want to have that in place when you first talk to that lender. I did another video where I talked about how to analyze a property. It's like a 3-step process that I take you through. And I want you to know what your debt service coverage ratio is going to be at the end of the deal. Meaning, is the bank that's going to lend you the money to refinance the hard money, is that bank going to be happy with the results of your property? Is your property going to be performing the way it needs to so that that bank wants to lend to you? If you show the hard money lender, hey, not only do I know who my takeout lender is, but I also underwritten my deal so that the debt service coverage ratio also fits into their model. Again, you're just trying to demonstrate to the hard money lender, hey, I know what I'm talking about. Give me some money. Lenders are constantly changing their underwriting model, so you want to check in with them. Some lenders, after being burned enough times, they will change their model completely to where they won't lend to new borrowers. And when that happens, what do? Well, what I've done, I remember a client. I helped the client get a hard money loan where they didn't initially qualify for because they didn't have the experience that the lender was looking for. So what do? You partner with the contractor. And here's what's great. The contractor actually had bad credit to the point where they wouldn't have been able to get the loan by themselves. And then the investor friend who didn't have the experience, they had good credit. The combination of the two made it so that the lender was okay with lending it to them. They had the experience and they had the investor with the good credit as well as the money to put into the deal. That combination, winning combination, if the partnership is structured correctly. You do not want to get into a partnership with just anybody. So make sure you vet the person that you're partnering with and make sure that agreement is rock solid and fair. What could happen is if the project goes wrong, or let's say the contractor even gets up and leaves, then all of a sudden you're stuck with this entity that the contractor's gone. You still have to finish the job. You got to hire somebody new. And then that first partner is still entitled to money and the gains, even though they left. That's not right. So when you're dealing with a potential partner, make sure you have an attorney draft up the operating agreement of that partnership or that joint venture so that it handles all of those kind of scenarios that we don't foresee. Along that same line, when you are going to refinance, you may not want that partner in the deal long term. So when you're going to the bank and you're saying, hey, I want to refinance this property, the bank might not care about the experience because it's the construction that is the most risky part. It is the construction that's the most risky part. The lender that's going to take you out, they're just going to want to see that you have a good credit score, that you're going to pay them back, right? So what you're going to have to do is have that joint venture have a little clause in it saying that once this project is done and you refinance, you can get them off, or you can show it that they're going to be off right before you get that refinance. Talk to your attorney though. Make sure you know how to set this up, because you don't necessarily want the contractor as your partner forever and ever and ever. You just want them on there just so that you can get the hard money. If you've been looking for a hard money lender for your rental properties, what struggles have you come across? Why has it been difficult for you to obtain the loan that you want? Put it in the comments. I'd love to hear it and I'd love to chat with you. Okay, the last thing I want to talk about in terms of getting a hard money loan for your rentals is preparation. What documents should you have in order? Well, you're going to want your LLC docs, because hard money lenders typically only lend to commercial entities, not your personal name. There's so many restrictions in terms of lending people money with their personal name that hard money lenders just say, look, we're not going to do it. We're going to lend the money to your entity to keep it easy. So you're going to have your LLC docs, your operating agreement, your EIN number, things like that. You're also going to want to have in place your personal financial statement. That's it. Personal financial statement, PFS. That is what's going to show how much money you make, how much money you spend, what assets you own, and what liabilities. It's a whole snapshot of your personal financial picture, hence personal financial statement. Finally, you're going to want to have your tax returns all ready. They're going to ask you for these things. Have it all ready so that this way you can email it really easily. They're also going to probably pull your credit. Some do, some don't, but most do. They're going to pull your credit report, and they may really look at it, or they might just be looking at the number. Either way, just know that they're going to pull that. And finally, you're going to want to make sure that you have enough money in the bank so that when they're looking at your bank statements, you can show that you can afford the hard money loan. The hard money loan is going to require you to pay for an appraisal, title insurance, transfer taxes, their points up front, first phase of rehab, all of those kind of things. You're going to want to find out what they're going to require and then have that in the bank, right? Whether it's an injection from a friend or you're just rich, I don't know. But either way, you just got to have that money in there so that when you send them the bank statement, they're like, okay, good enough. Let's go. I'll give you the money. Those are all different things that you're going to need for that hard money loan when you're looking for a hard money lender, when you're trying to do your rental property. All right, guys, a real quick message from our sponsors. Hoan. I am hosting a course. It's a free course. It's actually a free gift for you. It is called Hard Money Hero, and that Hard Money Hero course is your gift so that you can learn how to better use hard money. So I've been a hard money lender and a hard money broker for the last 4 years. I've helped a lot of people get hard money. It can be complicated at times, but once you learn how to do it, it's super simple. And this course is going to show you how to do or how to get hard money loans so that you can do more deals. So sign up, go to hoanzone.com/hardmoneyhero. Okay, guys, that is it for today's video. If you guys enjoyed this, please hit a like, hit a share, hit that bell icon, subscribe, put a comment in there. Tell me how much you liked the video. This series of videos about hard money, it's all to help you guys become better investors and do more deals, because here at the Hoan Zone, we want you to multiply the assets you own. All right, guys, I'll see you in the next video. Peace.